Hi, this is Tom Prendergast. I'm the CEO of Markethive, and today I'm going to make a recording for the end of the year um, blog that I normally do for a couple of reasons. One, I have a lot to say, and I'm going to do this in segments. Two, about a week ago, working on my house, I'll tell you a little more about that in a minute. This house, I tripped on some power cords and I actually broke my shoulder. I mean, a clear break right through the bone, and it has rendered me uh, convalescent. I can't use my right hand. Yeah, today I'm using it a little bit, but it's extremely painful. I'm on pain meds, and um, I'm back basically taking a break. But that's why I'm not writing this. I'm going to do this as a series of videos. This would be considered the introduction. So let me talk about the introduction. Where are we at? 2023, what have we done? So 2023, we accomplished a lot. We delivered the wallet. That was a big deal. We went through a lot to get that wallet developed. We went through a lot of treachery in getting the wallet done, a lot of deception. We went through several CTOs, and I guess I could write a whole story on our current CTO being Annette, becoming a CTO like I've never seen. She's really, really good at it, so we're very blessed to have her. Anyway, it took a gargantuan effort to stay to it and to develop our wallet. And our wallet is really a series of wallets. It's the Markethive wallet. It's got our accounting in there. It's got our vault in there. It's got our payment system in there. It has a Bitcoin wallet for you to store Bitcoin in. It has a Solana wallet in there for you to store Solana, which is necessary because our coin, our token, is on the Solana blockchain. And we chose Solana because it's so fast and it's practically cost-free. I mean, Ethereum transfer could cost you up to $10, $15. With Solana, it's like 0.00005 cents. That's nothing. That is fantastic, and that's why it's on there. Down the road, we will, when we get our blockchain to a certain level, we will then do a move onto our own blockchain with our coin. But right now, we've got a coin, so we can get it on the exchanges, and we can start using it as our preferred method of paying for our services. All right, the other really big thing that we did was we launched the Hive coin. We have 45 million Hive coin. It is replacing the Markethive token. Now the Markethive token, we made 888,888,000, blah blah blah, and that was based on the recommendations of a previous CTO. As I looked into it, I found that the fact that you can fractionalize coin, having 45 million is more to our benefit because we are a token utility coin. We're not a meme coin. We're an actual utility coin. So that's important to keep that in mind. And we are, with those two things done, we're now moving to another really big milestone. And I'll go into details on it, but it's four things. It's the ILP exchange, and you earn ILPs, which is another one of our tokens, through the Entrepreneur One program. Another one of our coins is the Hive coin, and there's Markethive credits, and there's the Markethive token, which was our original coin. So that could cause some confusion. So ultimately what you're going to have is the Hive coin will be your coin of transfer, your coin of commerce, the coin that you'll be able, right now you can send the coin out to the blockchain. It's just not on any exchanges yet. We'll talk about that as we go in our meeting here. Now, those four things are really big to do. So we are about 2/3 of the way through the Entrepreneur One exchange. Okay. Another thing that we're working on is the premium upgrade. That is an actual retail product, whereas the Entrepreneur One upgrade is not. That's a loan product. In other words, all the money you spend on Entrepreneur One goes towards earning an ILP, and that ILP is a assumable note which pays you back actually for eternity It's a 20-year note, but the note is assumable, and the note can also be re-upped. You can reactivate it, so you can keep it forever. And you can transfer it. It's a loan. It's an assumable note. You can transfer it to anybody you want. You can upload it. You can buy as many as you want. You can sell them, buy them, which then is why we have an Entrepreneur One exchange, because these Entrepreneur Ones, they will be limited. There's a time is coming where we will end that program from you being able to get them from us, but you'll be able to buy them from other members of Markethive. And I know that we have one member who's bought quite a few, Neil, and I would assume he's probably going to sell one or two just to see it work. He's a great supporter of what we're doing here at Markethive. So that's the exchange. The other thing is the premium upgrade. Now the premium upgrade is going to give you everything Entrepreneur One gives you, except for the banner impressions and the ILPs, the internet, the initial loan protocol. And it will also deliver the promo code, and it will also deliver the login requesting a KYC and a 2FA. Update your system to that, and if you do that, now it's the carrot, not the stick. If you do it, you get your airdrop, you get your promo code gifts, you get a 30-day free trial on the premium upgrade, etc. So you get rewarded for doing it, and you got 30 days to do it. After that 30 days, those upgrades, you can still upgrade, you're just going to pay for it. Okay, does that make sense? All right, so that's the gist of it. That's where we're at right now. And then we have many things that are going to also be addressed in this verbal blog that I'm doing here. Let's talk about like the exchange. Before we do that, let's talk about ICO. This is an important point. Now, in my research, in my my day-to-day activities, I'm very active on some social networks. I saw someone writing up a. Hold on, I'm manipulating some stuff on my screen with my left hand. My right hand is worthless. Oh, please. The mouse is not behaving. There we go. Okay. ICOs, the initial coin offering, or IPOs, initial offerings like for stocks. In the crypto market, any new event that's coming along that they're looking to drive investors, it's all based on a white paper and intent. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to build. This is what it's going to be worth. This is what it's capable of doing. Yada yada yada. And they raise the money based on those hopes and dreams and those promises. They're like, okay, but the guy that's doing this, he's got a master's degree at Stanford, and he's done this and that. And he worked for this company, etc. And the engineers are an engineering firm, from Menlo Park or wherever. Like, you get my point. Is they do a resume on what to expect. Okay, so it's speculative. That's the key word, speculative. And people, based on that speculation, buy coin. So they'll say, okay, our first round of raising money, we're going to charge you so much for our coins or our tokens or our NFTs to raise money. And then everybody gets all excited. Wow, look at the potential of this. $10,000 could make me $100,000 in less than a year. I'm going to spend $20,000 on it. And they raise $4 million, $50 million, $100 million. And they run into issues. I mean, like one that I know of, just recently launched, was a previous employee or previous partners of ours. They basically said they got shut down because they were building an exchange in the United States without going through the SEC. So they were actually selling securities, and they just wrapped it up and walked away with $40 million and disappeared, and nobody's heard from them since. That is a classic ICO. 99.9% of them do this. We're different. We are going to do something like an ICO, but it's not going to be based on speculation. And we're really close to launching this, but we're going to have a full-blown social network that has multiple pylons of services. So our social network will be like Twitter, a news feed, like YouTube, a video feed, like Google's blogger feed, a blogger feed, a curation feed, etc. We're going to probably have 5 or 6 of these pylons. We already have all that working. We already have a community of over 200,000 people. We already have our own coin. We have a coin that's already working. We have a wallet for the coin. We have all of these things that these other ICOs promise they're going to make you. We've already done it. We've made it. And we've done it without doing an ICO. We've done it by borrowing small amounts of money from you, our subscribers, called the ILP. $100 a month of the Entrepreneur One program earns you 1/10 of an ILP over a year. And then there's been some people who bought ILPs. We made them very affordable. And so now we're at this point when we get the next 4 big milestones done, we're going to have like an ICO-like event. And I just want you to know that what differentiates us from the ICOs that are out there, we're already delivering. We already have an active coin. We already have an active system. We already have an inbound marketing platform. We already have all of that stuff. Of course, we're going to expand on it and improve it, but we already have all of that. So buckle up and bear with me as I go through and share with you all the things that you need to know about Markethive as this year comes to an end and as we face 2024, which is looking to be an incredible, defining, pivotal year on so many things. Spiritually, end times, politically, financially, nationally, world wars, huge shifts in economies and cultures. It's an exciting time to be alive. It's an uplifting time to be alive if you have a really good relationship and Christian relationship with Jesus. And I would imagine that it is a very frightening time for those people who do not have that kind of faith. So here we go. This is the introduction, and now we're going to move on to talking about, this is one on my list here. Oh, we'll talk about the exchanges, because we will be building an exchange, and we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Okay, so let's talk about exchanges. Markethive is ready to be listed on an exchange, and so we've done the research, and we're looking at low end, like Yobit, about $150,000 to get listed there. High end, like Binance, several $1 million. What does that tell you? It tells you there's a lot of money to be made in exchanges. So we need to make a decision here. Do we build our own exchange? And if we're going to build an exchange, it has to be built offshore. So we've looked into that. And we are going to, after we get the promo code done and the premium upgrade and the Entrepreneur One exchange and the incentives, login incentives to FA KYC done, we're going to move towards building our own exchange offshore. So looking at that, we would be building an offshore company. This would not be a Markethive company. Markethive is a U.S. corporation, so we would be under a tremendous amount of anti-crypto regulations here in the United States. I don't know if you noticed that or not, but people like Elizabeth Warren and Biden and the good portion of the Democrats and a fair portion of the Republicans basically want to shut crypto down. Why? Why would it? Because it would make their money laundering and their lobbying money and all that stuff become very difficult to achieve. As you probably have guessed by now, politics and the government in the United States has become very corrupt, and we don't want to be part of that. So we would have to go offshore to do that. We've looked into it. We can build an offshore corporation and set up and build an exchange relatively quickly. We're going to need to raise money. We will have white papers and we'll be set up to start raising money for that probably halfway through 2024. But I just want you to know, we know how to build exchanges. We've already built one, the BIX exchange. We're building another one we're almost done with, the Entrepreneur One exchange. We will have another exchange, the ILP exchange, Because Markethive has multiple tokens. Yeah, our ILP is a token. The Hive coin is a token. The Markethive credit is a token. The Markethive coin token is a token. So we have like 4 tokens. We could even be making 5 with the Entrepreneur One exchange becoming kind of like a token. Anyway, that is on our list of consideration. What we're going to do in 2024 is to move forward and get on an exchange and build our own exchange. Now, once you get on one exchange, it's easier to get on other exchanges, because then the attitude is, well, don't leave me behind. I also want you on our exchange. Because the activity of coin, exchanging hands, that's where the money's made. Now, it might only be a couple of pennies per transaction, but like Binance does 1.5 to 2 billion transactions, it just dwarfs LinkedIn. LinkedIn does like 2.3 billion, 3.5 billion per quarter. Well, Markethive will have that level of activity and ability to charge that kind of money with very small amounts of money. Now, also, as we get the exchange going, and that's actually going to be our revenue engine, it will also allow us to increase what we do in Markethive and continue to keep the prices low to practically nothing. So we'll talk about that. The next 4 things I'm going to address, and that is like the promo code, the Entrepreneur One exchange, the premium upgrade, and the incentive. So let's talk about the promo code. No one's ever done this. A lot of the stuff that we do in Markethive, nobody's ever done, because Markethive is a melding of a automated marketing system, an inbound marketing platform, and a social network. And it's a melding of all the different types of social networks into one social network and turning it into a broadcasting platform. It's a huge project. It's massive. We started this out in 1995 or 96. Anyway, somewhere around 27, 28 years ongoing. And I have stuck with us throughout that whole process. I have never given up. There have been a lot of people who have come and gone with us, but I have been here for the long run, and I intend to stay here, and I intend to do what the Lord has put on us to do. And that's another thing we could talk about, is Markethive being a vision. So let's talk about that. In 1994, 93, around there, I got involved in an MLM. I had no idea what MLMs were. It was my first experience with an MLM. However, I did have plenty of experience in advertising and marketing, direct marketing. I had an ad agency in the San Francisco Bay Area. I started it out like in 1984, 85. My list of clients is the who's who's of the technology revolution of the 80s. We made millions and millions of dollars, and I cut my teeth on producing really dynamic campaigns. It's one of my talents. So we had left the Bay Area and had moved up to Washington State, partially because there was like a serious recession going on in California, and it had hurt us financially. And we were just coming out of a really nasty employment lawsuit, which hurt us tremendously. A theft of proprietary information. It was my first experience with lawsuits too, and I learned from lawsuits, nobody wins but the attorneys. So if you really like lawsuits, become an attorney. Don't engage in them. You'll just make your attorneys rich. Anyway, we moved up to Washington State, and I had found myself being, very remote, and I needed the internet. I had AOL back in those days. That wasn't really the internet. It was kind of what you'd call a bulletin board system, but it did allow me to sell things on their classified ad system, and I made a lot of money doing that. That's another story. So I get up there, and I'm on AOL, and I get spammed by Stu Levy. He is a well-known spammer back in those days. promoting an ISP, an internet service provider, a dial-up to get on the internet, a real internet. And I knew about all this because of my experience at Stanford. And my internet access at Stanford ended when I left the Bay Area. So I checked it out. I paid the $20 for the service, and they sent me a disk for Apple. And I rewrote it to work for both Apple and Windows, and I got signed up, and it worked. And so I told a couple friends of mine up there in Washington about it. They signed up, and I got a check in the mail for $20. And I was like, whoa. I got a couple people to sign up, and I made $20 off of each one of those people. It didn't even dawn on me that there was levels to this. So I put together a campaign. And I did a mailing to something like 35,000, 40,000 government employees in Washington State government. I created the little 5x7 envelope, custom printed it. Like I don't know if you all remember getting the CDs and the discs in the mail from AOL. It was a big 4-color 5x7 envelope and a little letter inside of there and a disc giving you free 30-day access. Well, I did something very similar to that, mailed it out, and I put like 150,000 people in 1 week. I was up to like 500,000 or 600,000 people. My first check was $26,000. It cleared. My second check was like $250,000, $300,000. It didn't clear. What had happened was Paul Booth, who was running that, it was called PowerNet, took off with the money, and the company died. And I learned a big lesson about MLM, and that inspired me to build a social network or a community of entrepreneurs separate from affiliate programs and MLMs, because they had this nasty habit of all failing. And I had lost a lot of contacts in PowerNet when they failed because all of my data was on them. I trusted them. So that was really the beginning of Markethive as I started. So that was like back in 92, 93. And I moved from there back to San Diego. And at San Diego, I got involved in the UCSD Supercomputer Center, and I began to build, back then I think it was called Wave 4, Lab Associates, AOL MS. Then it became Veritech, and then Veritech eventually became Markethive. And this has been over the past 25 plus years. So here I am wandering, but the fact of the matter is I have a lot of experience in building this stuff, and Markethive is unique. Nobody's ever built anything like it. If you remember, some of you remember Blastomatic. Now, Blastomatic was a broadcasting type of a tool, which gave you the ability to type up a paragraph, have a title to the paragraph and a link, and you would put it into this Blastomatic, and it would publish out to literally over 1 billion sites. Most of them were free FFAs. I don't know if many of you remember what the free FFA was, and a lot of them were guest books and forums or anything else that you could put in information and push a button, and it would post it into some type of guest book, forum, free FFA, whatever. I built a robot that went out there and found the parameters for everything we could submit to it. It would automatically hook it into our database, and it had like a control panel with the lights going on and off. It was really kind of a cool little program. The engineers at UCSD told me I couldn't do this. No, you can't do that. That's not going to work. Well, it did. It worked. And that was the beginning, of building this proprietary stuff. So where we're at right now is similar types of powerful broadcasting platforms, with our blogging platform, with our news feed, with our videos, with our curation systems, with all kinds of systems. And the fact that we can build into Markethive a huge following of social, because it's a social network, and then give them the tools to promote your blogs, your videos, and then because we have our own ecosystem, see where this is going, we can reward them for promoting you. Just like we have a promo code for people to sign up, this promo code will also assign itself to giving you a little couple coins or whatever for promoting my blog, for promoting my newsfeed, for promoting my video. And in all of this, we will gamify it. We've already gamified it, and we pulled it down to do something else. So like when you come to my blog and you publish it to Facebook, when it's done publishing to Facebook and our robot says, yep, it did it, it pops up like a little wheel of fortune. You push the button, it spins, it says, you just won 3 Hive coin, or you just won 5 free spins, or you just won 10 boosts, or you just won a press release, or you just won 1,000 impressions for the banners, or you just won a video ad, whatever it may be. So you see where this is all going? So our promo code is made for a social network. No one's ever done anything like this before. So when the admin makes a promo code for everybody that's in Entrepreneur One, we assign what you're going to be able to give away. Say you give away 10 boosts, 50 Hive coin, 10 wheels of fortune, a 5,000 banner ad impressions, whatever it may be. We gather all that up together. We pack it up. We make it a promo, and we assign it to the Entrepreneur One. So if you're Entrepreneur One and you go to your promo control panel, you'll see it there with a 6, 10, 20-digit promo code. That when a person uses that, they're signing up through you, so they could go to Markethive.io, which will be like our ICO site. They'll put in that promo code, and it'll know it came from you, and it will assign them those promotional items once they log into Markethive and they do the 2FA and the KYC. And you see where all this is going. That's the promo code. And there's all kinds of things that works for. For instance, we're building a whole portfolio of faucet sites. You know what a faucet site is? You go to a faucet site, you do some type of little chore, and it gives you a trickle of coins. It's a faucet site. They're kind of like today's 2FAs. Lots of people use them. They're a great lead generator, and we can give that coin away. So what happens is you send somebody to our GotCoin, GOTCO.in, and it'll tell them if you have a promo code, we'll double the amount of coins that you win. But they put in that promo code. They push the button. Now it gives them coins. It says you need a wallet, so you need to go get a wallet. And so they are given instructions on setting up a trust wallet, or to just simply log into Markethive, set up an account, and go get a wallet there. It also takes that information and assigns it to you. So now they become your lead. It also gives you a matching bonus. So every time they go to that faucet and play it and win coin, you do too. So you see where this is all going? So that's how the promo code is going to open up massive growth and really good quality leads. That's the promo code. That's why we're working on it. We want to get that done. So admin can do a promo code. So let's say I make a promo code for admin. So I go out there and I spend 10 grand and I run an ad campaign and I give people that promo code. Well, that promo code is assigned to, let's say, 20 people who put money into the kitty to help me pay for that campaign. Or I just assign it to all Entrepreneur Ones. It's coming out of Markethive's pocket to promote it. And everybody who's an Entrepreneur One is going to get their share of the leads that come in from that campaign. So you see where this is going? Now that we've got ourselves the major milestones of the wallet and the coin done, now we can start on these they're not minor. I mean, these are major milestones too, but they're not anywhere near the work that we just did. So that's the promo code. So then we've got the Entrepreneur One Exchange. And that's because we're going to have Premium Upgrade. Now let's talk about Premium Upgrade. Everything that you have right now in Entrepreneur One, you're going to get in Premium Upgrade, with the exceptions of you're not going to earn an ILP. And you are not going to get banner impressions. Let's talk about the impressions. Our main banner, which sits right underneath the navigational bar, that's Premium Real Estate, is only available from Entrepreneur Ones, and it's only available to Entrepreneur Ones because we assign them their share of impressions every month. They can sell those impressions in the exchange to other people to use them. So that becomes a point of revenue for you as an Entrepreneur One, which now explains why we're really pushing to get the Markethive coin, or not Market, the Hive coin into the exchanges so that it reaches a free market value so that we can accept that coin throughout the entire system, making it very powerful for people to use our system for buying impressions and advertising in Markethive, whether they're Entrepreneur One or not. Well, the premium upgrade is everything that Entrepreneur One is except for those two things. So access to multiple capture pages, autoresponder campaigns, link management, knowing who's viewed your page, being able to contact them, being able to send messages off to other people within the system who are not in your social network. Kind of like look at what LinkedIn gives you on steroids. We give you that too, plus a lot more. That is what Premium Upgrade will give you. Plus, we have built a new news feed, and the new news feed works kind of like the blogging system, whereas when you publish a new article or a new news feed, a new topic in the news feed, it becomes its own page that people comment on, which is called a permalink. So it now has its own link, which means I could go to your newsfeed post and I could promote it to my Twitter account or to my Instagram account or to my LinkedIn account or to my, did I say Pinterest? Instagram account. And when I do, I get rewarded for doing it. And when I do, it drives traffic to you. Do you see where this is going? This is all scripted and laid out in front of me by the Lord. These are all inspirational things that we're building. And I kind of feel like Noah. I don't claim to be Noah, but I can understand his patience in building the ark. I mean, he spent decades, and I think he spent over 100 years building the ark. Anyway, that is the promo code. That is the premium upgrade. Well, we need to get the premium upgrade done, and that's going to be a lot less money than the $100 Entrepreneur One is, but it's not going to give you those incentives. So what comes along with the premium upgrade is the Entrepreneur One exchange, which allows you to put, if you have multiple Entrepreneur One accounts, and you can have multiple Entrepreneur One accounts, we've evolved to that point. Like Neil has a lot of them. He could put a couple of them up for sale in our Entrepreneur One exchange. And so the Entrepreneur One exchange will allow people to buy and sell. Let's say that you want an Entrepreneur One account. So you go into the exchange, you don't see anybody in there. So you put in a want ad that you want to buy one. And this, at this price or best offer or whatever it may be. So it becomes a point of commerce. And that's why we're pushing to get the Hive coin into the exchanges so that you could use the Hive coin as a commerce tool. We are an e-commerce system. So you see where all that's going, right? So we've covered the Entrepreneur One exchange, the premium upgrade, and the promo code. So now we've got the fourth one, which makes your leads so much better. When a person signs up for free and logs in, that's it. They're logged in. We used to force you to do the 2FA. We took that out. So you log in and that's it. But now, with the new incentive program coming in, the promo code, you'll log in and a little window will pop up and it'll say, by the way, you have these things coming to you as a free gift from promo codes and from the company's airdrop. All you have to do is complete your KYC and set up your 2FA, and here's how you do it. You don't need to do it, but if you do it, you're going to get a 30-day free trial on the premium upgrade, and you're going to get these coins and these spins and this boosts and these ads and these press. You're going to get all these other things. So it's a huge incentive for somebody to do that. Now, the KYC, it's important for you to know and for everybody else to know. We're not doing it to report your activity to any government organization. It's all internal. And the whole purpose for it is to secure your wallet. Your wallet is secured with KYC and 2FA. So somebody comes in and hacks into your system and gets your wallet, and they got the 2FA, you've got 2FA set up. They can't they can't send anything out because of the 2FA. They have to reset it. And we'll have a little function there saying if you'd like to reset your 2FA, click here. It'll take them into a little site that will require they make a video asking to have them reset it and why, stating their name and maybe holding up their ID or whatever it may be. And we get that and we compare that to the to your KYC, which your KYC is really a small credit card charge to establish your ID, your phone number, your name, your mailing address, and uploading that video. And that's all just so we know it's you, to protect your interests. We're not sharing that with anybody, and there's nothing there really to share because we're not asking you to upload anything any more important than just your video and running the credit card. That's it. So that's the 2FA KYC incentive when you log in. So those 4 things are the next really big thing to do. And we're working on all of those right now. We've had a little disruption. Our senior engineer, November 23rd, vanished. No word from him. No word from his family. He just disappeared. We sent one person there to go find out about it, what was going on, and that person has vanished too. So it's a mystery. I'm chalking it up as the ongoing spiritual attacks Markethive has, because we're doing something really big for the Lord. So I think we've covered the exchanges, the promo code, the premium upgrade, the KYC 2FA login, promo, the exchange, the promo, premium upgrade, and the login. Yeah, okay. We've covered all of that, and then our next thing that we'll go on to is kind of like laying out what we have as far as our coins and tokens, and really focusing on that, and whatever else may pop up in my vast fifth dimensional brain. See you in a minute. So to wrap it up, there's our 2023 ILP rewards. Those of you who have done Entrepreneur One for 12 months consecutively or paid for it a year in advance will be receiving your ILP rewards next month. Now, to 2024, we're going to run a similar program where we're giving away one ILP for a full 12-month Entrepreneur One, and if you've got 7 Entrepreneur Ones, you would get 7 ILPs plus 1,000 Hive coin on top of that. So you have 3 Entrepreneur Ones, you're going to get 3 ILPs and 3,000 Hive coin. That'll be the 2024. We'll be paying out that in 2025. Now, keep in mind in our new dashboard, which is where we're headed this year, one of the most important things that's going to do is it's going to make everything common. However it works here, it's going to work the same way everywhere else there is. So if publishing your blog is like this, so we'll be making capture pages, so we'll be making storefronts, etc. So that makes learning a lot easier. We will be launching our tutorial system finally, and that means for each lesson that you take, you will receive a Wheel of Fortune spin, you will receive boosts, you will receive some type of incentive. The PageMaker system is due for a huge upgrade. We have an engineer just for that working on that right now. So when we get to that point of launching the premium upgrade and the new dashboard, right on the heels of that will be the new PageMaker, which will also include your own email address. It will also include the ability to host your own domain. We'll have all kinds of different levels of capture page systems. We'll have the basic capture page system, kind of like what we have right now for free users. We will have much more advanced capture page systems and kind of like versions of artificial intelligence to help you to build sites based on the trends that are in Markethive. It's not really true AI, but we don't really want true AI. We will be upgrading our storefronts. Do you know what a storefront is? That's your group, but it's an upgrade group, so that when somebody comes and signs up into your group, you'll be able to promote that group or that storefront with a promo code. So when somebody within our system, you promote it with our banner ad or boost through the newsfeed, that when they come and sign up into your group or your storefront, they will receive an incentive with a particular promo code. So all of these things are coming to make Markethive unbelievably innovative, intuitive, and valuable. Above all else, Markethive really truly is a lead generation system, and the kind of leads it's going to get you are real powerful leads that have been validated and verified, KYC'd, received promo codes, etc., etc. They will be real powerful leads for you to build traffic to your store, promote your opportunity, build out affiliate membership, anything that has to do with entrepreneurialism. And then one last thing, there's quite a few of you who used to be in Veritech who got involved with the BOD, the first round of us raising money through Shell Holdings, and Shell Holdings, we shut it down, it failed. The code that we paid for was garbage. We have to rebuild everything. Unfortunately, that is the world we live in. But we grandfathered your BOD investment, your $5,000, into Markethive, into what we call the BOD in Markethive, which is a half of an ILP. So if you actually have a claim on that, let me know. Let me know through the wallet. The wallet will let you tell us about it, or you can tell us through the wallet's support, or tell us through Instagram, or reach out to me. Anyway, I really pray that you had a great Christmas, and that this New Year's brings you in really tight with the Lord, that you develop incredible wisdom, that you stay healthy and financially sound, and are able to be part of the great harvest that is coming. And there is a great harvest coming soon. As we know, we are in the end times, and Jesus Christ is just around the corner. So God bless you all. And thank you so much for your support, Markethive. And I'll see you this Sunday, New Year's Eve. I will be conducting a meeting at the normal time, 10 a.m. So I hope I see you there. Sometimes I give away things for free at on the Sunday New Year's Eve thing, so I'll probably do the same thing. We'll pick people, and we have more things to give away for free now than we used to, and that's going to always kind of be what makes Markethive unique, is we love you. We love our enemies, we love our friends, we love our brothers and sisters, we love our leaders, we love our workers, we love each other. Love is what it's all about. Make sure that you walk a life and a path filled with love and joy. God bless you. If I don't see you this coming Sunday, see you next year.